So Garen and I are in the middle, so is Shen. Looks like two of them are bottom. Maybe defending a wave, although they could certainly be coming up behind us. We leave the middle. We're going to help push top. So Shen is fighting between their two turrets on the other side. Okay, Garen is going to help him in the bush. I think I finally realized that, so I'm going to go help in the bush as well. He's low, but should be able to get away. I do hit him with the tornado. He bubbles on top of Garen, but he's right in the middle of things. Yeah, he gets himself killed. My ultimate is just a little too late to save him. Garen is low. I'm not great either, although I'm sure I can run away. Twitch does kill someone. Oh, Malphite's in there too. So Nasus goes down. We do lose. Oh, Katarina goes down. Twitch goes down. Okay. Yeah, so we lost Twitch in there, but actually, and Shen, of course, but we end up acing them. Wow. Even though that fight was pretty disorganized, we end up picking it up. I don't know. There's so much stuff. I don't know where Malphite came from. Maybe you guys can rewind and watch that. You know, him coming with an ult, it can really help turn the tide because it does a lot of AoE damage, disables them for a second. Me hitting the enemy group with a Q does the same thing. You know, those little things add up, and again, I thought that was a fight that we were destined to lose. It was part of the reason that I wasn't hanging out. Of course, if I had hung out, I might have just gotten myself killed because I'm not that tough. But yeah, I turned it around. Okay, so that was an ace, but at this point, they're all up. Because they're still, you know, it's still early-ish. Well, it's not early, but, you know, it's not a late game. I don't think people are 18, so the res timers are not terribly long. So it didn't take them long to come back up, but we are able to get the inhibitor. We're not able to stick around. The Frozen Heart. I think that's a good choice. Looks like their team, I believe, is heavily physical damage. Some of their people, like, for example, Corky can go either AP or AD. And I'm pretty sure he went with an AD build, that is to say attack damage versus ability power. So going with the Frozen Heart's an excellent idea. It gives me tons of armor, which again will help my survivability, but also gives you know, auras that are useful. It gives I think it gives cooldown, which is good. Cooldown to me. It's not an aura like the Soul Shroud. This may be a little bit overkill because I believe I've got some cooldown via masteries, cooldown via ruins. This is not going to be all that useful for that. It's going to put me way over the cap. There's a 40% cap on cooldown reduction. But it also gives me armor and gives an aura debuff on attack speed. So all that's going to be very valuable for keeping me and my entire team alive. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. At this point, though, we're definitely entering the end phases of the game. We did get down that inhibitor. That was key. Winning that fight in the bush allowed us to get down the inhibitor, which is probably going to win us the game. I positioned myself up here because I thought I might be able to get a sneaky tornado through. In fact, I do launch the tornado. So where are they? We got a Tristana defending down here. It's just her. We'll be able to take down the turret, no problem. We've got enough physical damage. Now, I can't really contribute to killing the turret, but I can at least disrupt her efforts, and if their minions show up, I can slow them down. Wow, that turret goes down like nothing. We're going to be able to get down the inhibitor. And I think at this point, we have won the game. I mean, we probably won the game when we got the ace and turned it into an inhibitor kill. But we're going to get a second inhibitor kill here. Push them away here because I want to make sure to get the kill. Are we going to be able to do anything? Our Malphite jumped in. I tornado here because our Garen is actually being really aggressive. Maybe that's why Garens aren't doing too well and they keep dying, is because they're so aggressive with their tornado move, and they're not really a tank. Our Malphite's really low. Now I do the tornado in there to fight most of them off. The problem is Katarina is able to chase. She is able to get it. If Shen can get a taunt on her, I'm going to go the other way to try to intercept here. Oh, wow. She shun posts me over the wall and then keeps running. That is a brilliant, brilliant way to get away. My score now, 1-5-20. Holy crap. Well, they did change the assist system, so A, it's a little easier to get an assist. Like, if I bubble someone and they get a kill, that's enough for me to get an assist. Although, probably, and I guess with my ultimate as well, just healing my team and doing a knockback is enough to get me on the assist charts if there's a death. So Janna's definitely in a good place to farm a lot of assists. But I gotta say, the Q abilities really worked out for some genuine assists here, where, You know, I really think it's made a big difference in getting kills. I think I'm going to drop a Q down here. I bubbled myself to try to survive. Yeah, a little Q attack. And Shen is running his ultimate on top of Twitch, who is very low. That probably saved him there. Really good job. Twitch has got to be careful. He's pretty vulnerable. He should probably go back. I mean, it's hard to decide when you're a stealth character, and I'm certainly not going to begrudge him staying, but, you know, getting clipped by one AoE is all it's going to take here. Line up a big tornado. Looks like Twitch has some lifesteal. Yeah, he had the malady before, I remember, so he's healing himself by killing minions, which is certainly a viable move. We're going to keep up the pressure here. But yeah, at this point, I'm going to declare this game over, so I'm just going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. One thing I really want to say, and I actually meant to say this at the beginning of the video, I apologize that I didn't. If you're not already subscribed to another YouTube user called Watch Me SC, there's just 3 words, Watch Me, and then SC is 2 letters, stands for StarCraft, I think, historically. But it's all one word, all squished together. Watch Me SC, all no spaces, no underscores. His channel, he puts up a lot of League of Legends commentary, including a few others. I've mentioned him before, and the specific reason you should go and see him right now is because he is organizing a tournament, a solo mid tournament, where basically people are going to go one-on-one in the middle lane, and you duel to first blood. The first person who dies loses, or if there's a tower that goes down, that person loses as well. And he's got like 4 or 5 of them up already. You can go and watch them. They're really exciting, really interesting. I actually think they're a really good way for people to practice their middle play. But he's organizing an actual tournament with it, and I think it's going to be really exciting. So I'm going to put an allocation